All right, so get this. Today we're going to deep dive into, wait for it, entrepreneurship.
Entrepreneurship.
Yeah, but here's the twist. We're looking at it through the lens of the story of Moses' birth.
Oh, wow. Okay, I'm intrigued.
I know, right? We've got these two articles that are like, whoa, packed with insights.
Ready to dive in. What's grabbing my attention right off the bat is
Mm.
like the impossible situation Moses' mother faced.
Mhm.
I mean, Pharaoh's decree to, you know, get rid of all the Hebrew baby boys. Talk about pressure.
Right. That's some serious adversity. But, and this is what's so cool, she comes up with this ingenious solution.
Yeah.
Putting your baby in a basket and sending him down the Nile. That's thinking outside the box.
You know, it makes you think about calculated risks, right?
Oh, totally.
Like in entrepreneurship, we're always talking about calculated risks, and that's
Yeah.
exactly what she's doing, right? Assessing her options, weighing the dangers against the potential rewards, trying to
Mhm.
figure out the likelihood of success.
For stakes super high.
Exactly. The stakes are incredibly high.
So it's not just, oh, I'll just take a risk and hope for the best.
No, no, no. There's real thought behind it. And notice she's not just, hoping for the best. She's strategically placing the basket where Pharaoh's daughter is likely to bathe.
It's like she understands her target audience.
Yeah. Like she gets it.
Yeah.
Even when you're relying on a bit of luck, you got to have a plan.
I wonder what was going through her mind as she made that decision. Like, was it pure terror? Or was there this, like, unwavering conviction?
It's like that entrepreneurial faith, but not in a magical way. It's more about having faith in your vision, your ability to execute, and maybe even, a little bit of faith in the universe to kind of conspire in your favor.
Like a blend of strategy and belief, huh?
Absolutely. And it's something you see again and again with successful entrepreneurs. They have this unwavering belief. It drives them forward even when things get tough.
It's like their internal compass, guiding them through uncertainty. Okay, so we've got this incredible innovation in the face of adversity. We've got the calculated risk-taking, and we've got this unwavering belief. What else can we learn from this part of Moses' story?
Well, think about the drastic shift in Moses' life. He goes from this Hebrew family to Pharaoh's palace.
Oh, yeah, total culture shock.
Completely different environment, culture, even identity.
Mm-hmm.
And he seems to adapt seamlessly.
That's huge. It's like the importance of adaptability. Entrepreneurs know this all too well.
Oh, for sure. Business is always changing.
You got to be able to pivot, learn new skills, adjust your approach. It's crucial.
What's fascinating about adaptability is it often forces you to let go of what you think you know. Challenge your assumptions. Be open to new ways of doing things. It's embracing the unknown, not as a threat, but an opportunity to grow.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
All right, so next we'll look at, it's crazy, right? It's like Moses' story is like this secret handbook for entrepreneurs, but, hidden in this ancient story.
Totally.
Yeah.
And it's funny, we think of entrepreneurship as this modern thing.
Right.
But these core principles, they've been around forever.
Yeah. Okay, let's talk about that moment when Pharaoh's daughter finds Moses in the basket.
Oh, yeah.
Talk about a life-changing encounter.
It's all about seizing opportunities.
Right.
Even when they come out of nowhere. I mean, Pharaoh's daughter, she could have just walked right past that basket.
Cold eye.
But she didn't. She acted. And that one decision, it's like, boom, everything changes.
It's like those aha moments entrepreneurs have.
Yeah, exactly.
When they see a problem nobody else does, or they connect the dots in a new way.
It's about being observant, being curious, and willing to step outside your comfort zone. Explore those random possibilities.
And there's that faith thing again.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
That those opportunities might lead to something amazing. So it's not just about having this grand vision, right? It's also about being flexible, adjusting that vision when a new path shows up.
You got it. Entrepreneurs need to balance that long-term thinking with being able to adapt. Seize those short-term opportunities that pop up.
It's a tough balance.
It is. It is.
It makes you wonder, are we sometimes so focused on our plans that we miss those serendipitous moments?
Oh, totally.
The chance encounters that could completely change our direction.
You gotta have a certain amount of surrender.
Surrender.
Yeah, willingness to embrace the unknown. Trust that even if it's not the path you planned, it might be the right one.
I love that. Speaking of the unknown, how about how Moses navigated his upbringing? Raised in Pharaoh's palace, right?
Right.
Surrounded by the very people who wanted him gone as a baby.
It's wild, isn't it? It's It shows how resilient people can be, adapt, even forgive. But for entrepreneurs, it's about understanding different perspectives, even those that, seem totally opposed to your own.
Oh, like keep your friends close and your enemies closer.
Well, maybe not enemies, but like people who see things differently. Entrepreneurs, they got to build bridges, find common ground,
Mm.
understand everyone's motivations, everyone's needs. It's not always about winning or losing.
Right.
Sometimes it's about finding a solution that works for everyone.
That's such a great point. And it goes back to that adaptability thing. It's not just about changing your business plan, right? It's also about like being able to empathize, see things from different points of view, find ways to collaborate, even when it's like really hard. It's crazy how this like one small thing, Moses being found by Pharaoh's daughter, it set
Mhm.
off this whole chain reaction, changed his destiny. I mean, he became like this huge figure.
It's those unforeseen moments, right? Those like twists of fate that you can't predict. As entrepreneurs, we can plan all we want, but there's always going to be detours,
Yeah.
roadblocks, and, unexpected opportunities.
Maybe instead of being afraid of the unknown, we should like embrace it.
Right.
Those unexpected turns, they often lead to the most like innovative solutions.
Think about it. If Moses hadn't been in that basket, if Pharaoh's daughter hadn't been there at that exact moment, who knows what would happen? History could be totally different.
It's like sometimes the biggest breakthroughs come from those like random moments you just can't plan for. So as entrepreneurs, how do we actually embrace the unknown? Because like it's easy to say, but when you're facing actual risk, it's different.
That's the big question, isn't it? I think it starts with being curious, open to new possibilities. You got to be willing to step outside your comfort zone, challenge what you think you know, and see failure as a chance to learn.
Like, we need to change how we think about risk.
Yeah.
Instead of avoiding it, maybe it's like a part of the journey.
I like that because let's be real. You can't avoid risk, especially as an entrepreneur. The key is not letting fear stop you, using it to like fuel your innovation, adapt and create something amazing.
So, bringing it all back to Moses, what's like the one big lesson our listeners can take away?
Just like Moses' journey was full of, unexpected events, challenges, and opportunities, yours will be too. Embrace the unknown, learn from everything. And remember, even when things are tough, there's always the potential for greatness.
That's awesome. Something to think about. All right, that's all the time we have for today's deep dive. Until next time, keep exploring, keep innovating, and we'll catch you on the next one.